It's just it's not working. It's fouled somehow. I have to drill a pilot hole in it or something here. Should just plug in a new one for Stickam here. How many in China? Whatever. China has a billion people. Billion fucking people. They got big fucking problems. Billion fucking people. Sorry, mic's open. Anyway, the subject.
Yuki.
Oh, come on, people. I need a subject. Come on. Yeah. Tuki. Now I can leave Gary's room in peace. Good. Okay. I don't know what that means, but fine.
Did we talk about how China and Russia have dropped the dollar?
Well, it's not a very interesting subject, actually, but...
No.
Does seem inevitable. But it's all kind of, it's a lot of hypocrisy out there. But yeah, I mean, look, we're printing cash. Why wouldn't people want to run away from our cash? I mean, if we're going to print it, it's not going to be worth anything.
I'd like to go to Russia.
Yeah, and work for one of the 25 families that own the country. I mean, Russia's just, you know, it's just a, I don't know, cheap version.
They have the largest. Sorry, they have the largest communist party in the world. That's something.
Yeah, that's suffered the most humiliating defeat in the world.
You men are so concerned with humiliation. Get over it.
Well, it's not a matter of getting over it, it's just a matter of recognizing, you know, that there's such a thing as, if, you know, winning and losing, and they're losers.
Not really. I mean, they're still very much a part of the political system there.
Well, I'm just mean that they've effectively, you know, they had ownership and they blew it. They fucked it. They squandered it. They couldn't even make an argument to their people to say. Well, I'm just saying they made a big fat hairy mess, and you got to recognize that.
Anyway, and the country's rather large and diverse. It would be interesting to travel through.
Yeah, well, seen one, I don't know, nutty ethnic population. You've seen them all. In my opinion.
North Korea don't concern you, Gary, or I just curious?
North Korea don't concern you, Gary, or not serious? You gotta talk better English than a parrot. Come on, what'd you say?
North Korea don't concern you, or does it? Or?
No, it doesn't concern me. They've been testing their missiles for, 20 years. It's not news. They're not going to nuke us, unless not in an overt way. I mean, we should be hopeful that our enemy will use a ballistic missile to telegraph their attempt to attack us. That's not the way we're going to get fucked. We're going to get fucked by something sneaky. Okay? It ain't going to be, if we get nuked, it ain't going to be a fucking missile that's going to be the problem. It's going to be one sitting in the ocean on a raft, you dumbasses. So yeah, North Korea is irrelevant.
Yeah, but don't you think we'll get involved in it and put U.S. troops over there? That's what I was getting at, I guess.
I don't see any practicality to it. I don't think the Republicans are looking for another black hole to throw a bunch of money down, because they know the economy's fucked. We're printing cash. It's not going to do the stock market any fucking good. I mean, it's a fallacy that the war is what you need, okay? I mean, World War II, we didn't go into World War II with 10 zillion trillion dollars in debt. All right, we got so much fucking debt now. We still haven't paid the debt from World War II. So this isn't going to work. We don't need more debt.
Gary, can I get your perspective on a story?
I don't know. It's maybe if you use that squeaky little voice, it'll be okay. So yeah, okay. Yeah, you get my perspective.
Okay, so in the city I live in, there was a failed bomb plot or something yesterday. This young man who's the son of Somali immigrants was basically given a fake bomb by the FBI, and they've been working with him for several months. And they gave him like this cell phone. They're like, oh, it'll detonate with the cell phone because there was a big Christmas tree lighting yesterday. So basically, they've been spending all this money trying to find people who are potentially interested in terrorism, and then busting them, like setting them up, giving them all the equipment, and then setting them up. I don't know. I'm kind of like mind blown about this.
Yeah, well, it's not that hard to do. So I mean, you know, they could do these things all the time. It's just they don't put the money and the resources to it. So, but you know, I mean, every time they do this thing where yeah, they'll like give somebody free porn magazines, and then they'll say, well, here's some kiddie porn, you know, but it won't be real hardcore. It'll be just like, you know, semi or something else. And then yeah, they'll bust the guy if he says, yeah, okay, I'll take that subscription or some other kind of bullshit. So yeah, I mean, the idea that you could find malcontents and then give them some perfect way to express their malcontentment is like, well, yeah, okay. I guess it's probably a good idea to go find the ones that really are a practical threat and find a way to convict them so you can actually put them away before they do real damage, like the Unabomber or something like that. But yeah, I just don't know why people need to make stories out of this stuff. There are millions of people, and of those millions of people, there's going to be people who will do crazy things if you give them the ability to do it. You know, if you facilitate them doing it, you know, make it easy for them to do it, they will do it. I mean, if somebody came to me with a, you know, guillotine the federal government kit, I'd probably buy it. Hey, you dumb fucker, you can't come into a room with your fucking mics fucking goddamn open! This ain't the fucking goddamn look at me room, it's the goddamn have a fucking conversation fucking room, and you're fucking interrupting it! Peace and quiet. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know whether the government should spend a ton of money trying to set up crazies, but there is a certain value to it, you know. I mean, if you could find some like crazy group that wants to, you know, blow up a federal building or something, for example, you know, if you could have got to Timothy McVeigh beforehand, you know, and gave him a blow up a federal building kit, you know, and gotten enough to convict him, yeah, you know, it probably would have been, you know, could have saved some lives anyway, you know. But I don't know how practical it is, because for every crazy that you're going to provide the kit for, only 1 in 10,000 of those people would have actually done something if they had to do the actual work of getting the bomb themselves and doing all this other work. So if the FBI is just going to facilitate the act, then yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to go. Like I said, if they came to me with an offer, well, here, you give us $100 and we'll go out and blow up, you know, we'll go out and assassinate the president. So yeah, you give me $100, I'll go assassinate the president. Well, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, $100, so that's all it costs? You know, I mean, yeah, well, I might do it. I mean, he's an asshole.
Are they paying me?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, if it cost you $100 and somebody else who's going to do all the work, and all you have to do is give them $100. You know what I'm saying? Oh, $100? Yeah, okay, what the hell? I mean, okay, yeah, it's a federal crime and all that stuff, but, you know, it's only $100. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, when you have somebody facilitate the act, do all the work, then, you know, even though you'd be somebody who would kill the president if you had the opportunity. But if somebody, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have the opportunity, you're not going to do the work to do it. Okay, but you would do it. You would vote for it. Like if it was on the ballot, the president should be shot. You'd vote for that. You'd vote for shooting the president. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, the FBI